It has come with no surprise that Jinx looks like one of the funnest characters in 2XKO so far, and if you're unsure what she does, well, you're in the right place. From what we can tell, she is going to be the zoner of all zoners. For starters, her toolkit is packed with her iconic weapons from Fishbones, which just looks so cool, to Pow Pow, her minigun, which leads to a lot of combo opportunities, and even a 2XKO exclusive rocket-powered sledgehammer that isn't in her original kit in League of Legends. Jinx's gameplay style leans heavily towards zoning. The Chomper seems to set up a really good opportunity because it starts to just like literally, unironically, chomp at you, while Jinx is trying to either zone your opponent out and back up and take space, or perhaps go forward with certain moves. She also seems to have air combos with the Fishbones rocket launcher, which is just so sick. While doing air combos as well, she has a foot dive, so welcome back Doom from Marvel vs. Capcom. We've all been waiting for this moment. She can fill the battlefield with hazards, making her a unique gameplay character, while having some stuff like a full screen fireball, which in this case is a rocket move that isn't available to a lot of the cast. While characters like Echo, Ahri have short range projectiles, Jinx's rockets allow her to control the screen from afar, giving her classic zoning tools. Between her rocket launcher, minigun, flame chompers, and even the new monkey drone that covers a big part of the screen, she can really fill the screen with attacks and traps. The drone seems to put her opponent in like a shock state, which is so sick because it leads to multiple full combos like shown in the video as well. I want to say her gameplay loop reminds me a bit of how Faust would pull out random items out of the time-space continuum and create this really unpredictable mix-up for your opponent, or maybe it's just like an air mini Faust from Strive. But with Jinx's version, you have to activate it with a hit, and then it explodes and leads to a combo on the screen. Also, another really interesting gameplay aspect of Jinx is that she seems to have some sort of counterattack, which is really interesting for her archetype. It also leads to a combo, which is super exciting to think about the possibilities that you could do in 2XKO. We also saw new moves and supers like her latest level 1 super. This one shows Jinx loading a massive rocket into Fishbones, which then explodes into a dazzling firework display. It's a cool nod to the show Arcane. One thing I feel like would be good to consider is if you could combo off of it, because it seems to launch your opponent really high in the air. Maybe you could do an assist into it, but who really knows? Another cinematic super that Jinx has in this trailer is a massive monkey tank that blasts across the screen. The super literally leaves a full-on explosion that covers almost half the screen, and it'll be really interesting to see if players could develop a playstyle which could use the super and find a way to extend a combo with it. This move just screams Jinx, and if you never played League of Legends or only watched Arcane, Jinx is crazy, and she makes really weird inventions that makes absolutely no sense. She's supposed to be a bit goofy. I hate comparing her to Harley Quinn, so I'm going to compare her to a fighting game equivalent character for my fighting game fans. I would say her personality is similar to Jury when it comes to the craziness scale, but a lot more creative and interesting in her moveset. Also, according to Rufelmonger, her old super used to involve riding a giant rocket, which is already on brand for her chaotic character, but come on man. Would you rather have a giant rocket flying across the screen or a massive giant monkey tank? Like, you're gonna choose the tank. It'll be very interesting to see what 2XKO will be like in 2025 when the playtest comes out and how good Jinx is going to be. I hope Jinx becomes a formidable character in the roster, and the coolest part about this Jinx announcement was that the devs of 2XKO, some of them or playtesters, have gone out on Twitter saying like, hey, Jinx is a really good character, and when you face Jinx, especially with someone that knows how to zone you out, it's going to be a tough time practically. The lead design for Jinx was actually Marlin Pie, which if you guys do not know, he's a big figure in the FGC space and he works for Riot right now, and it's pretty cool that a lot of these fighting game people that came from previous games from years prior are coming together to create a really cool game that is 2XKO. It's actually really impressive how much detail went into Jinx's moveset. I really love that they tried to include every aspect of Jinx's normal abilities in League, from the Fishbones rocket launcher to the Gatling gun, which is obviously a big important part of her character in League of Legends, and also the rockets and even the traps and even the zaps. Oh my god, I just rhymed for no reason, but it's pretty cool that they kind of incorporated all the Jinx basic moves into the character that is in this game. It's nice that the team put a lot of effort into making this character seem almost a perfect adaptation from League, and I'm actually really excited to play this character in 2025. I love League of Legends. I've been playing since I was like 13 and I'm like 23, so it's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to into 2025, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a quick video covering Jinx because I like 2xKO, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.